Honourable member for Courtenay-Alberni.
Madam Speaker, we can agree, my colleague and I and friend, that all levels of government had failed here in Ottawa. Look, the occupiers have been asked to leave. They were asked to leave by the Anishinaabe and Algonquin people. The City of Ottawa and the Conservative Premier of Ontario as well have tried to use their tools to move the people from Ottawa. Even a court injunction couldn't end this occupation, Madam Speaker. Now, we've heard from the former Defence Minister and Justice Minister from Stephen Harper's government, Stephen McKay, former Ottawa Police Chief and current Conservative Senator Vern White, and the former Security Advisor to Stephen Harper, that this meets the bar and they support using this act to take action right now. What does my colleague say to his fellow Conservatives, including the Premier of Ontario, who's asked us not to abandon him? Not to abandon the people of Ottawa, which New Democrats won't do, in light of all of the things they've used, even a court injunction, Madam Speaker. What does he say to his former Conservative colleagues and current Conservatives that are supporting us moving forward with this?
And in Surrey.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker, and I want to thank my colleague for his question as well. There's a huge difference. I think we have to. I mentioned the low bar that in my speech for this measure being used, this emergency measure, when all other border crossing situations were already solved before the Prime Minister stood up in this House. Those border crossings, which I completely believe should have been open, should never have been closed, but were opened peacefully. And albeit there might have been some altercations in there that weren't above board either, but they were cleared up without the Emergency Act put in place before the Prime Minister stood up in this House. So for the Public Safety Minister, who wants to direct and work with the provinces, he gave them no direction. He allowed the protesters to stay in Ottawa. They were actually invited to be here for 3 days. And
resuming debate.